connecting it with literacy. They may put some online books on there, some activities, information for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through it and show you what parents see. And then I'm going to show you how your children navigate as well so that you guys can help them at home. So if you guys look in your folder, I think it's in the back, there's a blue sheet in there that kind of gives you more information on how you as a parent will access Itslearning. On that sheet, you're going to see an email address, mchampion@forsyth.k12.ga.us. If you email him, he will set up an account for you, a parent account within Itslearning. And within that parent account, it's going to give you guys some options on messaging teachers, seeing, kind of what the students are doing in there. And that's what I'm going to start with showing you guys. So I am logged in as a generic account right now. It's not a real person's account. You can probably tell by the child's name, Joe Smo. But over here in the menu, what you will see when you log in is all the children that you have in the system. So K-12, any child that you have in Forsyth County Schools, you'll see their name here. When you click on your child's name, you will see some information about your child, such as the classes that they are a member of. So you guys know when you get the report cards, all the different grades on the report cards, those are all the different kind of courses that your child has. So PE, their homeroom, science, social studies. So you will actually see all those different courses within Itslearning. One of the things that elementary teachers are concentrating on is putting everything inside their conduct course. And the reason for this is just so it's easier, for children to navigate and for them to be able to find information more easily. So I'm going to show you guys kind of a sample. The first thing that you guys will see beside each course is an icon that looks like a bar graph. If I click on that, it basically kind of gives me progress as to how my child is doing in the course. So you can kind of see if your child is not doing something, if they are doing something. One big caveat to that is if you see a lot of X's, that doesn't mean that your child is not on task. It probably means that the teacher is putting items in there for your children to do later. So don't let that freak you out if you see a lot of red X's. That doesn't mean that your child's not doing anything. If you have questions, of course, you can ask the teacher. I'm sure they'll be glad to help you understand that, what they're doing with their course. One of the big things that we're doing in Forsyth County is using this icon right here. It's called the planner. And the planner is basically how we are getting information out to parents other than email. In the past, elementary school teachers had their own web pages. They don't have those anymore. So they're putting like their newsletter links, different information. You might see your children's pictures in there. They're using the planner to give information to you guys. So this is just an example of what one may look like. And again, I want to emphasize that the teachers are learning this right now. This is their year to really get in and learn. So you may see, teachers looking a little bit differently than what you see up here. And again, they're trying to get used to it as well. And then the last big thing I want to show you guys from the parent view is you have a messaging system within here as well. So everybody has a little envelope when they get in there, and if you click on messages, this is a way for you guys to be able to communicate with your child's teacher also. So typically parents use email, which is completely fine, but just so you know, there's another way if you want to, if you're in Itslearning and you have a question, you can simply click on that envelope icon and send a message to the child's teacher as well. If you click on your name, you'll see your name up here when you get an account, and you go to your settings. If you customize your Itslearning page, it actually lets you change your language. So if you're somebody who does not have English as your primary language, you can change it in here, and that will help you be able to read the information better because it will be in your primary language. So that's an option in there as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in as my daughter. She's a third grade child here in the system. guys is how your children navigate it as well. Because you might see as teachers become more comfortable with this, they may be giving homework assignments within Itslearning. And again, if they're putting websites, resources, PowerPoints, whatever they use in the classroom, your child can access that at home as well. So if I go in as a child, it kind of lands here, but where I really want to go is to courses. And again, most teachers are using that conduct course. And this is just an example of what my daughter's teacher has put in there. She's put some web links in there, so websites my child can go practice facts, multiplication facts, and do some reading online, things like that. Most of the teachers are putting activities and resources in this area right here. So typically your child's going to be able to do this themselves because the teacher will have shown them in the classroom. But I wanted you guys to see it's pretty easy for children to navigate once they've gotten in and done it. But when you're helping your child at home, a lot of parents say, okay, I get it's learning, but the parent view looks really different from the child view. And you can see that's true. So for elementary, especially, going in with your child and helping them navigate is a big plus. We encourage you guys to do that because you get a lot more information when you log in as your child. So I just wanted you guys to kind of see the difference between the student view and the parent view. And that basically wraps up most of what the information that we have for you guys today. Does anybody have any questions about Itslearning or how you guys will use it as parents, how your children will use it? Okay, again, I just wanted to let you guys know that, as teachers get more comfortable with this and they get more used to it, I'm sure they'll be sending you more information, about how they're going to be using it with their particular classroom. But now you guys have kind of seen it. If you're like me, I'm very visual. I have to see things to kind of comprehend what they're talking about. But that's basically it.